right, so here he is, the former two-time UFC light heavyweight title challenger, Alexander Gustafsson. There was some retirement talk a few years ago, but he seems to have his head screwed on right now. Came back with that huge knockout of Glover Teixeira not all that long ago that many argue was the best performance of his UFC.
Yes, and I'm glad that Alexander Gustafsson is still here.
Yeah.
Because why would you leave when you still are so valuable to everything that happens in the UFC light heavyweight division? A very, very skilled striker, underrated wrestling, has scored takedowns on some of the best wrestlers in the UFC light heavyweight division you've ever seen. Tall, big, great cardio, a fantastic fighter is Alexander Gustafsson.
And he's going to hang around at least long enough to realize a third crack at that elusive UFC light heavyweight title. Alexander Gustafsson, ready to make a statement here tonight. Perfect combination of boxing ability and technique. Few guys have been able to hold up when it comes to this guy's boxing acumen, and he'll be trying to put on a striking clinic once again here tonight.
And what really has helped him is his ability to defend takedowns. It discourages his opponents from shooting on him, so then they are forced to stand in the boxing range. No one manages distance better. No one understands getting in range and in outer range better than this guy. And the moment you're stuck there, you are a lame duck. He is going to find you a sniper. The jab always with the chin, the right hand follows, and if you are able to withstand that, you gotta watch for everything coming after it. And I love watching him land that beautiful left body shot as he ends a lot of his combinations.
Yeah, we talk so much about his offense, but his defense as a boxer, right? The head's never on the center line. It's almost like his head's detached from his body. Truly a sight to behold. We'll see if he can put forth another shining performance here tonight. Our tale of the tape for this middleweight fight. Now for the official introductions, the veteran voice of the Octagon, Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC middleweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Alexander the Mauler Gustafsson. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Joe Pyfer.
So Herb Dean, third man in there for this one.
Ready. Good.
Well, here's a guy who really put Sweden on the UFC map. Alexander Gustafsson has spent most of his career in this top 5, and that is where he resides tonight. Outstanding fighter, very dangerous with his striking early on. We'll see if he can get another first-round finish tonight under the lights. All right, so we build this as a striker's delight and a good early sign for the boxer getting inside and landing that hook on the kickboxer.
Beautiful hook in close, staying tight so that the kickboxer is very limited with using his legs, but he can always land and turn on that beautiful hook.
Landed a solid punch there. Got the single collar tie. Gustafsson gets the single leg takedown, making all these shots count. All right, so inside the open guard of his opponent, you gotta be careful playing around for too long here on the ground with this guy. Gustafsson's back in full mount. Continuing to stay busy here on the ground. Back mount now. Landing strikes nicely here from top position. And busy as he looks to improve position here.
Using a lot of good movement.
Man, how fun is this to watch as he continues to dole out damage with the ground and pound?
Take it back to the days of guys like Mark Coleman, just beating people up in the ground and pound. This guy is a throwback.
Setting up an arm lock now. Oh, that's tight.
Oh, wow.
Oh, he got out. How good is that?
This guy is so aware. He never leaves anything long to allow for himself to get subbed.
All right, bottom fighter here, maybe looking to hip escape, DC. Oh, lands with the ground and pound strike. All right, this position now what we call the north-south. If you're the bottom fighter, what are you trying to do to get out of harm's way?
Man, it's tough on the bottom. It's very tough because everything hurts, right? It doesn't matter that they're not completely driving the shoulder in. It just, everything hurts. So you wait for your opponent to go to his next action. And when he does...
Right to the target. Let's see if his opponent can survive.
I cannot believe he is still standing after taking that punch.
Big moments on both sides in round one.
Okay. Listen up. You've been here before, all right? That was nothing. You're gonna go out there, stay on the outside, and take your time.
All right, let's look back at some of the action, DC. Your good friend Mark Coleman, the godfather of the ground and pound, would be proud.
He'd be very proud. He'd be very proud with the way that he showed his ability to use his ground and pound. He didn't waste any action. He did everything he needed to do. He was able to posture. He was able to control risk. He did everything perfectly in his approach in that ground and pound sequence.
All right, second round underway.
He landed a good uppercut there. Oh, my goodness!
Huge shot finds the target there.
Great shot lands. Now he's got to go find that follow-up attempt. The kill shot is what they call it, to go and end the fight. Oh, big right hand!
Oh, huge left.
Big right hand.
Oh, knee strike right to the body. Nice job blocking the elbow.
Oh, he's stuck in the guillotine.
Oh, submission defense on full display there.
He said that he was very aware of what this guy brought to the octagon, and it showed in that defense.
All right, so perhaps he's going to have to address something defensively. There is a legitimate cut around his eye. Oh, guillotine choke would appear to be locked in. Yes, it is. Wow, fantastic submission defense yet again. All right, feet on the hips here. Jake, these submission setups aren't that bad, but he keeps getting denied.
Yeah, because he's not panicking. He's taking his time. He knows what to do whenever something is coming in his direction. It's beautiful. It's beautiful to watch a guy comfortable even when he's under attack.
All right, so that opened up a cut around his eye area.
He hasn't moved his head well. He was taking shots too clean, and now a cut has opened up.
Oh, Gustafsson's back in full mount.
Look at that. Recognize he was about to lose position.
Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by Gustafsson.
This is a terrible position.
All right, so yet another ground and pound strike lands right there, DC.
He's getting very active now that he knows he can land these strikes.
Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Gustafsson. All right, so you got to be careful playing on the ground with this guy. You don't want to mess around for too long. Relentless pressure from the top by Alexander Gustafsson. Good, solid strike on the ground. All right, so he continues to land a high volume of strikes. You know, sometimes when you play basketball, you're in the zone. This dude's in the zone.
This guy's throwing his basketball in the midst of the ocean. He can't miss with anything that he throws. Every kick lands, every punch lands. He is just outclassing this guy on the feet. You have got to find a way to change the way that this fight is playing out, or your night's going to end very early.
Hey, stop.
All right, so the round is over, but not before damage was done. Cut on the cheek, sustained in that round. Cut man in there quickly as usual to try to seal it up. All right, we'll re-rack some replays from the previous round as they attend to that pretty nasty cut in his eye area.
You got to lock in defensively, man. You cannot be out there just fighting. His opponent is too high level to try to fight him with his ego. Now he's dealing with a nasty cut over his eye. Why do you need another thing to manage when you already got one of the best fighters in the world in front of you?
Ready to fight? Ready.
Third round underway. He's looking for that left hand. Not there. Gustafsson gets tagged with a kick now. Let's see if he can rally. Oh, beautiful 1-2 punch.
That left hook was nasty. He needs to get on his bicycle, John. He needs to get into space so that he doesn't get finished.
Well, Gustafsson's strike attempt there is blocked. All right, so an opportunity goes by the boards. He had him stunned, nearly finished, and now his opponent has recovered.
His opponent recovered. Now he's got to deal with everything that he's going to bring at him. He should have got the fight finished at that. He's going to guillotine. How in the world did he escape that submission? Oh, he's attacking guillotine.
That guillotine is tight.
The guillotine looks like it's locked in. Right now, he's got to be patient.
Oh, he got out again.
He got out again. It's unbelievable.
All right, he's hanging out inside the closed guard of his opponent here, DC. You got to be careful. Gustafsson going to work from guard here. Nice combination of strikes there. Very efficient, very effective. Oh, huge ground strike there. I can see the cut man's actually getting excited.
Not being just defensive, but offensive off of his back. Great punch lands.
This is some exhausting work, man.
I mean, it is so tiring to be fighting in this way. So much wrestling, so much grappling, expending all this energy trying to hold the guy down. I mean, no takedown is not fought. No reversal is not fought. Everything they're doing is fought to the very last minute before it gets given up.
Good work from the top here by Alexander Gustafsson. Oh, staying busy from top position. He lands another ground strike there.
Now he's going full mount.
If you're the bottom fighter, DC, what do?
You got to move, you got to shrimp, you got to get off on a hip to try to move your opponent off of you or pull him down to close the space.
Beautiful shot to the leg. Just out of range with the big right hand. That's 3 rounds in the can. We're headed to the championship rounds. All right, there's the horn. What a round it was. He hurt him pretty badly there in the middle of the round. Got to think he's going to be looking for more of the same here when they get up off the stools.
I don't know who it is. I don't know who we're watching fight. But I tell you, as he walks back, he looks like Bambi. When Bambi was born and her legs were shaking, that's exactly how this man looked when he took that right hand. He was hurt bad, John. And the ability to get through that, the ability to still be in this fight shows to his toughness. But if he doesn't change it, he will not get another chance.
Bambi.
Ready to fight? Ready.
All right, here's round 4. Fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. Looking to land the right just out of range.
Nice punch lands.
Starting to do some really significant damage to the body here. Another strike lands there. Well, the most significant stat in this fight has been body strikes, and at times in the past, maybe you could say he's been a headhunter, but tonight he has worked the body to great effect, and those are really starting to take their toll. Huge strike lands there, DC.
He landed that massive shot. Now he needs to try to find the next shot, the follow-up shot that will finish the fight. Block that one.
Stuffs that takedown attempt without issue. All right, seems as though his sole focus is attacking that cut, and man, it's getting bad now. A lot of blood flowing.
Beautiful submission attempt here.
Oh, compromising spot here. Triangle choke is locked in. Big shots landed by him now. Well, working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Gustafsson. And how much more can he take?
Referee help you here. Just as the referee will never take a guy out of mount, they will not take a guy off of your back. You have to get him out of this position.
Lands the ground and pound strike here.
Oh, good defense, yes. Another ground and pound strike lands for this man.
But at least staying busy on the bottom.
These are big shots, and they're not glancing blows. When he's throwing, he is landing so clean that his head is starting off the mat.
All right, so not enough action there on the ground. The referee brings the fight back to the feet, and we are back underway. Well, he's got the reach advantage. You might as well use it. Nice job there to find a home for that jab. Just somehow his opponent's chin held up.
His opponent's chin held up, but you do not want to be on the receiving end of those types of strikes.
All right, so some... Oh! I mean, you gotta be kidding me. Everybody here inside this arena digesting what they just saw. That is not a TKO, folks. That is a clean knockout result tonight.
I mean, just wow. What a performance by this young man, knocking his opponent out with a single shot like that.
Bruce Buffer has your official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 39 seconds of round number 4. Declaring the winner by knockout, Alexander the Mauler Gustafsson.
Well, what else can be said about Alexander Gustafsson? That is one tough Swedish customer right there. When he's on point, as he was here tonight, he looks the part of the best light heavyweight in the world. Perhaps another crack at the title.